Pessoal, a live de atualização de Honkai Star Rail foi esses dias. Eu resolvi fazer um resumão aqui, deixando somente as melhores partes da live na íntegra para você se atualizar sobre as novidades do jogo, tá? Se você curtir, por favor, deixa seu like, se inscreve no canal e se quiser apoiar meu trabalho, considere se tornar um membro. Tamo junto, muito obrigado, valeu, e agora curte aí a atualização que tá sensacional.
Welcome everyone to the War Dances Knockout Stage, brought to you live. Both fighters are ready. The final showdown begins now.
Spicy, stimulating. Something ominous has arrived.
Welcome, Miss Lingsha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
The disciples of Sanctus Minimus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again.
Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling prison.
Feixiao, the Boys of Starscape Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving fast.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately! I venture forth to hunt. I'll see the General's duty through to my last breath. Inevitable! Are you ready for your death, abomination?
Your water turns here.
Ireland's Claw, you have betrayed the Alliance.
We both monsters have been born for war and die for war.
Pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster.
I am Lingsha. It's a pleasure to meet everyone.
The Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing, Feixiao!
Hi, everyone. General Feixiao is busy dealing with some very important things, so she asked the Luo Fu to have someone fill in for her.
And finally, the Shadow Guard of the Xianzhou Yaoqing, Moze!
Here.
Let's once again welcome everyone with a warm round of applause.
The audience is getting impatient, Mr. Albert. Let's start the next segment.
As we all know, General Feixiao never loses in battle. Let's take a look at the General's heroism in battle. General Feixiao follows the path of the hunt and excels in all kinds of battles. Her basic attack and skill deal wind damage to the enemy using gun blades and a battle axe respectively. The General also works closely with her allies. After her teammates attack the enemy, Feixiao will launch a follow-up attack and increase the damage dealt to the enemy.
General Feixiao accumulates Flying Aureus after every certain number of attacks.
That's right. After she uses her skill, Feixiao will immediately trigger her talent's follow-up attack one time. When she uses her ultimate, Feixiao consumes 6 points of Flying Aureus and carries out a series of attacks on the enemy with her gun blades or battle axe. Then, she strikes the enemy with a final blow. Flying Aureus can accumulate up to 12 points.
Different combat strategies are needed to deal with enemies in different states. For example, the gun blades deal more damage to weakness-broken enemies. But if the enemy is not weakness-broken, the battle axe deals more damage.
The Merlin's Claw swooped down, striking the enemy with a force that could shatter the skies.
Flying Aureus is the spiritus bestowed upon the General by the Rainbow. It's the source of her power and her duty.
The General's technique is also very unique. Using it during exploration increases her movement speed and pulls in multiple enemies within a certain radius. If the General attacks while in her technique state, the enemies pulled in will enter combat and she will deal damage to all of them. The General will also gain Flying Aureus points And the more enemies pulled in, the higher her damage.
We also have another little announcement. General Feixiao's animated short and myriad Celestia videos will be released soon. I'm really looking forward to them.
In version 2.5, General Feixiao will also introduce a brand new trial for the Trailblazers called Echo of War Inner Beast Battlefield.
Looks like our tradition of fighting friends wherever we go continues.
I smell the scent of blood. This flying Aureus state seems unusual.
Yes, the opponent in this trial is a shadow of the general, and an apparition of flying Aureus, ecliptic inner beast.
As the saying goes, if you know yourself and know your enemy, you will not lose in 100 battles. Before you take on the General's trial, I prepared an exclusive battlefield report for you. Ecliptic Inner Beast and Shadow of Feixiao have 3 phases. Ecliptic Inner Beast will join the battle starting from the 2nd phase. Different parts of the beast can separately apply different debuffs to our team.
In battle, Shadow of Feixiao resonates with Ecliptic Inner Beast's parts. Resonate will cause the Inner Beast part's next action to be enhanced and greatly increase the threat they pose to the team. Shadow of Feixiao's ability deals massive damage to all targets. When using this ability, every part that is yet to be broken will increase the damage dealt by the ability, and the ability will enhance the parts that are not weakness broken.
It seems like the best strategy is to weakness break the inner beast parts in resonant states as quickly as possible. Then, Shadow of Feixiao is much less dangerous. Attacking the weakness-broken inner beast parts will deal even more damage to Shadow of Feixiao.
After completing the trial, you will be able to obtain Auspice Sliver, Lingsha and Moze's advanced trace materials. Friendly reminder, the advanced trace materials used by General Feixiao is Regret of Infinite Okama. Next, I'd like to introduce the new Cauldron Master, who has returned to the Lawfu from the Zhumain, Miss Lingsha!
Miss Lingsha is as light and graceful as a wisp of smoke.
As a healer, I excel at using incense to heal others, but also weaken enemies. In combat, my skill deals damage to all enemies and restores HP for all allies. Through my talent, my skill summons the incense beast Fu Yuan. Fu Yuan launches a follow-up attack during its action, dealing damage to all enemies. It also dispels 1 debuff from all allies and restores HP.
Oh, this incense beast looks so pink and soft! It's adorable!
It's a creature I created from inside the incense burner, and it helps me in battle. But since it's an incense beast, it dissipates like smoke after a few actions.
Can we make it stay a little longer?
Yes, it's not too difficult. When Fu Yuan is on the field, I only need to use my skill to increase its number of actions. When I use my ultimate, I deal damage to all enemies and heal all allies. At the same time, I inflict the Befog state on all enemies. Enemies in this state also take more break damage. When I use my technique before entering battle, I immediately summon Fu Yuan at the start of the next battle and inflict Befog on all enemies.
A very reliable Cauldron Master.
Mr. Moze, could you help us out and introduce yourself?
My name is Moze. I'm General Feixiao's Shadow Guard. My work doesn't really lend itself to being in the limelight.
Mr. Moze is mainly in charge of gathering intelligence. He helps the General deal with matters that she can't personally deal with.
Could it be? I've heard legends about a crow-feathered weirdo on the Yaoqing. This man fights crime, often hiding in the shadows, taking the heads of his targets. He strikes with extreme brutality and has scared off many people who intend to do evil.
Zhao Cho made that all up.
Mr. Moze is a lightning-type character following the path of the hunt.
Correct.
His skill marks a single enemy as the prey and deals lightning damage to it.
Yes.
Mr. Moze, don't you have anything to add?
Are you asking me to?
No?
Alright then. My talent will allow me to enter the departed state while a prey exists on the field.
Fine, I'll continue then. In the departed state, after allies attack the prey, Moze deals additional damage to the prey. Mr. Moze's ultimate deals damage to a single target and launches a follow-up attack.
After I use my technique, I will enter stealth mode. Attacking an enemy in stealth mode increases the damage dealt in combat.
10 steps in and one is slain. 1,000 miles won't stay his pace. All right, dear audience, we now have some special news for you. In version 2.5's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Feixiao. The limited 5-star light cone, I venture forth to hunt, will also have a boosted drop rate. In addition, a special warp event will be launched in the first half of 2.5. The limited 5-star characters, Robin, Black Swan, and Kafka, will return at the same time. The limited 5-star light cones, Flowing Night Glow, Patience is All You Need, and Reforged Remembrance will also return. I need to remind everyone that in this special warp event, the warp count for the guaranteed 5-star will be shared among the rerun banners and current limited banner. Switching banners during the warp will not reset the count for the guarantee, and each limited character can only be acquired from their own respective banner. The special warp events will open periodically, giving viewers more opportunities to invite their favorite characters to join the team. And if you don't want to invite them, you can still get more Stellar Jades and trial stages. In version 2.5's second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Lingsha. The limited 5-star light cone, Sent Alone Stays True, will also have a boosted drop rate. At the same time, the 4-star light cone, Shadowed by Night, will be available in the second half warp event too. Not to mention the drop rates for the limited 5-star character, Topaz and Numby, and the limited 5-star light cone, Worrisome Blissful, will also be boosted. Alright, that's all for our commercial. Our special news! Dear viewers, we'll see you in a bit.
A highly anticipated war dance is about to begin. And it'll take place on the Sky Splitter right behind me. We're in the port-side audience seats on the upper floor of the Sky Splitter. The venue for the competition is just below us. Soon, the most anticipated event, the Luofu Ringmasters match, will be held here. To prepare for the war dance, the Xianzhou Luofu transformed this old military battleship into the venue for the competition. So on the Sky Splitter, you can see many traces of military weapons. Like this huge cannon! This was the main cannon the Sky Splitter was equipped with. It's now used for ceremonial gun salutes. Whenever a ceremony convenes, the Sky Splitter will fire a salute! Apart from the competition venue on the deck, the different cabins on the Sky Splitter have also been transformed into different areas to serve the contestants, tourists, and the media. Farther down, there are more areas like the contestant training area and the Starskiff entry and exit hold. Currently, the war dance is still open for registration. If you're interested in participating, you can sign up in the reception hall. We look forward to everyone coming to the Sky Splitter, March 7th, bringing you this latest report.
Thank you, March 7th.
General participated. There'd be nothing to compete for. To keep the competition interesting, the best masters aren't allowed to participate.
I'm guessing that the crew of the Astral Express chose not to participate for the same reason.
Of course! After thinking it through, we decided to keep our reputation a secret and let the Trailblazer play the role of the gray-haired coach who doesn't understand martial arts.
At the same time, a red-haired, iron-armed young man from Belobog has also come to the Xianzhou.
Is that the planet that was once hidden in a snowstorm? I have heard very little about it. It seems that routes from Belobog to other worlds have now opened up?
That's right. This young man's name is Luca. Now that these routes have been restored, he's come to the war dance with the mission of showing off Belobog's style to the entire cosmos for the first time. During the war dance, the Trailblazer will become Luca's gold medal coach and fight with him through all the challenges.
According to the intel I've collected, the Luminary War Dance event consists of multiple competitions. In each competition, contestants must first participate in a point-based tournament to earn points, and only after accumulating a certain number of points will they qualify for the face-off match of that competition.
That's right. Our contestant Luca needs to defeat key opponents in each face-off match one by one before he can face the ringmaster Yin Xing in the final showdown. In order to show that the IPC takes this event seriously, the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation will also participate in the war dance under the guidance of Coach Topaz. They may even face off against Luca in the competition. In addition, Galaxy Ranger Boot Hill and the Knight of Beauty Argenti will appear in the arena in various roles. In every match, the Trailblazer will need to help Luca display his martial prowess to the fullest extent and earn the support of the audience. The two sides of the match will individually earn vibes based on how much the audience supports either side.
So, the audience outside the ring can provide assistance?
It's just increasing audience participation and providing a more immersive experience.
Completing designated actions during the match and achieving highlights will greatly increase your vibes, and conversely cause your opponent's vibes to decrease. When either participant's vibes reach the maximum, the match will enter the enhanced inspiration state. The participant who earns the audience's support will gain stronger buffs and easily win the match. I found the problem. This guy chewed through the wires. That's why there was a problem with March 7th's connection.
Isn't this a tuskfur? I have one too. It is a creature that subsists on memoria. Hugging it while you fall asleep can raise your sleep quality and relieve anxiety and depression.
Such a lively tuskfur. Does it take after its owner?
This is a little sudden, but its owner is the Trailblazer. That's right. Trailblazers can obtain the pet Tuskfur by completing activities related to the Luminary War Dance and summon it to their side. Hopefully it can cheer you up. Thanks to Mr. Moze for discovering it. Why is my show so unlucky?
The team is currently fixing the line. Let's proceed.
Great! Let's check out the other exciting events this version has to offer. Riding the wave of the war dance ceremony, the Luofu's Realm-Keeping Commission has organized a temple fair offering different fair activities at locations like the Artistship Commission, the Shackling Prison, the Sky Splitter, and the Divination Commission.
For instance, the fun inventory arrangement gameplay that Trailblazers loved is making a comeback. Trailblazers will need to stack cargo on star skiffs to reach the shipping targets. Every temple fair activity has both normal and Ascension difficulties. After finishing all the normal levels, you can unlock the Ascension difficulty.
Complete different activities to collect rewards. And that's not all. There's also a fresh update to the Divergent Universe. This time, the Divergent Universe brings us new curios, weighted curios, and occurrences, along with some tweaks having been made to existing equations, weighted curios, and blessings. The goal is to provide Trailblazers with a wider range of battle experiences and gameplay modes. The adventure domain in the Divergent universe now features Cowboy Showdown and Surging Firepower challenges. Each challenge has different objectives, wherein Trailblazers need to achieve the highest scores possible to earn adventure rewards. During the challenges, reward targets such as Cosmic Fragment targets and Curio targets will randomly appear. Smashing these targets will grant corresponding rewards, adding bonuses to the trials. Added Adventure Arcade near the Divergent Universe's activation device on the Radiant Feldspar. In the arcade, you can try out a variety of new and old adventure modes. Miss Lingsha, if you've got some extra time on your hands, you should give it a try too.
I'll definitely check it out after work.
Aside from that, Dr. Ratio has added more path equations to the Divergent Universe, allowing Trailblazers to explore even more trails. The synchronicity level has also been increased to level 80, and the research of geniuses and Mennonites continues. That's not all. The Divergent Universe has also added 2 new planar ornaments, Lushaka, the Sunken Seas, and the wondrous Banana Amusement Park. In the next update, players can look forward to the release of Stagnant Shadow's Shape of Mechwolf and Stagnant Shadow's Shape of Gloam. By completing the challenge, you can obtain the Lightning-type character Ascension Material, Nail of the Beast Coffin, and the Wind-type character Ascension Material, A Glass of the Besotted Era. These materials will be used by Masters Moze and Feixiao respectively. The Planar Fisher and Rome with the Strange Events are also making a comeback. Viewers, be sure to grab those double rewards. Exciting part! What the audience loves most, the never-ending, never-absent Gift of Odyssey! In version 2.5, we've added new system optimizations for our audience.
Oh, tell us about it.
Version 2.5 introduces a new pre-battle difficulty selection feature and the option to reselect the difficulty after a failed battle. Trailblazers can choose between casual mode and normal mode when facing formidable enemies. If you want a more laid-back adventure, Trailblazers can opt for the casual mode.
And at the end of the show, General Feixiao asked me to deliver these words to everyone. From providing testimonies to being entangled in the shackling prison incident, the Trailblazers are valued guests of the Alliance, who have come to our aid numerous times, only to face dangers repeatedly. There is undoubtedly a shortcoming in our hospitality, and we take full responsibility. We will swiftly address this crisis and provide a vibrant war dance for everyone to enjoy. At the same time, I would like to take this opportunity to present a small gift to the Trailblazer on behalf of the Xianzhou Alliance, wishing them a smooth journey ahead. Should the Astral Express face any difficulties in the future, don't hesitate to reach out. The Yao Qing is always ready to help.